Folks, it's a beautiful day today. It's Thursday, September 8th. Now, I am live, and I'm alive. Can't say that about everyone we're going to be talking about today, if you know what I'm saying, right? Not everyone can say the same.
This is BBC News. We're interrupting our schedules for the following announcement. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Shit's fire, shit's fire. Beep, 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 beep. This is Pete Tong, Pete Tong. When Bernie dies, you will ban people who shit on him, hypocritical man-child. I'm sorry. What did the Queen do for you that was positive? Wait, hold on. The guy who threw up the clowns. Explain to the class what the Queen did for you, okay? That you could unironically and remotely compare to someone who at least is like, you know, a fucking real socialist. There's of course a difference between someone like the motherfucking Queen, a relic of the monarchy, a symbol of unfettered power, colonialism, bloodshed, the world's largest landlord. Like, this 96-year-old broad croaking can never ever change your life in a meaningful capacity. Now go ahead, compare that to someone who just wants you to have healthcare. They're not even British. Bro, are you serious? You're mad and you're not even British? I'm not English, so I don't really know, but she's an old legend. Come on, dude. Bro, you are the most cuck motherfucker on the planet, dude. You're not even a fucking subject. You're literally just like, you know what's really funny? Australia, Canada, countries within the Commonwealth that had every power to separate and yet are still cucked by the monarchy, right? Like, that's funny. You're not even in there. You're just like, I'm not even English, dude. I just ride for the Queen, brother. Like, she's a legend. Okay, listen. You might like capitalism. You might like communism. You might like, you know, whatever the fuck you like. Maybe you're an Austrian economist. Okay, you're an Austrian economics kind of guy. But ultimately, this is one thing that we are all supposed to agree on. That the monarchy is bad, right? Like, you might be a crystal mommy, okay? You might be a gun-loving daddy. You might be a Trump supporter. You might be one of those guys that says, like, straight pride parade. Like, why can't we have that? Or you might be one of those people who goes to the gay pride parade. Ultimately, we all have decided collectively in the 21st century that the monarchy is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous concept. It's fucking silly. Now, of course, there's only one group of people that have decided, or a couple different groups of people that have decided, it's not so ridiculous. You can have a constitutional monarchy. And those people are British. And they blew a 13-colony lead. So today we can all celebrate. And if you're British yourself, if you're from the UK, if you're from England, you should also join in on the fun and just, like, you know, act like you're not a part of the people that are bent out of place and upset. Because it's silly. It's a silly thing. It's a real silly Billy moment to get upset on behalf of this ancient institution that is a living, breathing representation of, like, all of the worst aspects of humanity. Killing each other, enslaving one another, fighting one another, colonizing and exploiting and extracting natural resources. Like, all this shit that the United States of America does. Right now, the Queen is a living, breathing symbol of that, right? But for many, many years, stealing artifacts, exactly. So everyone should be able to laugh at that, at the demise of one. At the age of 96, like, I mean, she lived a wonderful life, you know what I mean? So Gigi no re. I'll keep it real, Gigi no re, boys. So that's why people are celebrating like this. Look at this, look at this shit. Look, this is real, dude. This is real, look at this. This guy finds out the Queen is dead. Look at this. He's fucking Fortnite dancing. Now, remember, a lot of these broadcasts make this ahead of time. Obviously, they're going to be very solemn. They're going to be very sad. And we're going to make fun of them. Let's take a look.
The BBC is interrupting its normal programmes to bring you an important announcement. This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In a statement, the palace said the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. BBC Television is broadcasting this special programme reporting the death of Her Majesty the Queen.
They made a Queen fan cam, dude. Okay, see? This is why I did what I did. Do you understand? Because my celebration is infinitely fucking funnier. I'm talking pack watch, okay? I'm doing pack watch memes, and these nerds over there are like, oh no, the fucking Queenie's dead. The fucking Queenie's dead. You heard the fucking news. A K-pop stan could have whipped up a way sexier thing, okay? This slow zoom into the Queen's, like, last time a photo was taken of the Queen when, you know, she was sexy or whatever, okay? A K-pop stan could have fucking turned around and been like, threw up like BTS playing in the background, you know? And then the Queen, like, visiting one of the islands or something, and, like, people are carrying her in her back. Maybe she's like knighting some motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, put some sex into this.
Thousands of people gathered outside the gates of Buckingham Palace here behind me, and thousands of them are still here, and I suspect will be here for many hours to come. And in keeping with tradition, a written notice, a simple written notice announcing the death was posted for them to see. A very short message to everyone who's lived under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Well, Katie Spencer reports now from Buckingham Palace on a nation in shock and mourning.
A swirl of rumours had seen small numbers of people gather outside the gates. Then just before 6:30, confirmation. Silently, respectfully, numbers grew, trying to capture as best they could this day in history. The enormity of this moment for some a struggle to take in.
To see the flag behind you sort of, you know, slowly lower, and it was just a sense of, you know, both realization, but also I think this united love, and I think it was an odd kind of surreal feeling there. Yeah.
Dude, it's so really funny.
Moment, even if you're not
dude, remember when I was there like a couple months ago and was just like asking people if the Queen had fucking died?
Like generations that have come through and just known.
Oh, and people were getting so mad. They're like, no, the Queen is not dead. I don't think she's dead.
Stability and sort of, yeah.
Hasan, you're supposed to run away?
Nation's grandmother is appropriate.
Outside of Windsor Castle, similar scenes. People wanting to mark this moment.
She's been part of my life forever.
Oh my God, he's crying! Yeah. What a bitch!
And, you know, you hope, but you appreciate that, you know, her age, it was expected at some point.
Dude, especially if you are, especially if you're like Desi,
I'm absolutely
and you ride for the Queen.
And I actually didn't think
like, do you have no sense of shame, dude? What the
It's just, I think she's just so
like, at least some of these white motherfuckers are like, yeah, we colonized, it was kind of cool, you know what I mean? Bro, if you're one of the colonized, what's wrong with you?
In Britain, when I was growing up, it's always been the Queen.
Like, you're gonna bootlick the fucking, the boots that stabbed your, the boots that fucking crushed your skulls for history and perpetuity? What's wrong with you? The Founding Fathers, racist. The Founding Fathers had slaves. The Founding Fathers, not great guys. Didn't build a very good foundation for this country. But the one good thing they did was do this to the fucking monarchy. Okay? They did this. So if you're an American, today is a day of, today is a day to rejoice. Today is not a day to mourn the monarchy. What's wrong with you? It's kind of the whole point. of our little project here is to say, suck my dick to the fucking British Empire, and you're over here being like, oh, it's a little fucked up, right? I mean, she's a queen after all, whatever. Like, why? Why do you have peasant brain? Why? What's wrong with you? It's the one dub that you can take home. You can take that dub to the fucking bank, dude, okay? And you're still out here being like, oh, maybe we should have a fucking... Maybe we should have a nation of mourning ourselves. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. Fuck that. You should be ashamed of yourself, especially if you're an American. You understand me?